And Laura Reese is the Director of Border Security and Immigration at the Heritage Foundation. Thaddeus Cleveland is Sheriff of Terrell County, Texas, retired Border Patrol agent. Welcome to you both. Laura, we'll just start with you. Just your reaction to what we've heard from John's reporting and what is happening in Aurora, Colorado.
Well, what's happening there is happening elsewhere, too, including Chicago and outside Chicago. And for some of these politicians to say that this is people's imagination or hysteria or exaggeration, tell that to the constituents who don't feel safe in their own buildings, in their own homes. People are tired of this. People want to be safe. And it is the #1 job for politicians at the state, local, and federal level to protect their citizens. And to have leaders brush this off and say it's just your imagination and yet be worried about optics, that is the nightmare that so many Americans are living in right now. And it's incumbent that we secure our border and remove these people who aren't supposed to be here and are committing additional crimes.
Yeah, great point. Sheriff, you know a thing or two about protecting a community, and you see elected officials kind of brushing this situation off. I mean, how does that make you feel?
You know, it's very disappointing. It's very frustrating. And look, to expand a little bit more on that first point, you know, our states, our local governments, and our county governments in a lot of places are being governed by politics rather than governed by law. And even our justice system in some places are being governed by politics. Like Laura said, we've got to get back to that safe and secure border. Even here in West Texas, out in the Big Bend area and up in the Permian Basin, Midland, Odessa, Texas, you know, I talked to officers and sheriff's deputies, and they say, you know, they often pull people over and they don't have the, you know, immigration documents. They're here illegally. They call ICE and no one will respond. So they have to release them. So we see that not just in our rural communities, that's going to be across America too. And out here in West Texas, we're dealing with Cubans, maybe not the Venezuelans, but Cubans that are here, had been admitted in, they have a visa. They don't have licenses, that they're doing all sorts of things in the oil field and wreaking havoc as well.
Wow. Really interesting. It's all over the place. Thank you so much for coming on today, Sheriff Cleveland and Laura Reese. We appreciate your time.